Okay, this is my basketball video. I've been talking a lot today about just the desire to really work out of my essence, and what that really means are just really the things that I love to do, and that I'm good at. And one of the advantages of being 40 is you know a lot of what you're good at, and you also know what you're not good at. Like for example, there's just some I guess you'd call them giftings or talents or abilities, and one of the missions in my life, beyond this channel, is I really want to work out of my own. I want to work out of my essence, and what does that mean to work out of your essence? And really what it means is it means to do work that's directly related to who you are, versus just doing work for a dollar bill, holla dollars. So, and if you look, and I hate to use celebrities here, but if you just look at people that are working out of their essence, they're just always more effective. They're more productive. They're more successful. And the litmus test, or the Fibonojji test of, have you or are you working out of your essence, is other people will look at you and they say, what else could he be? Like, what else could he be? Like, for example, look at, I don't know, like look at, uh, the lead singer of Aerosmith. I think his name is Steve Tyler. Look at Steve Tyler and go, what else could Steve Tyler be except Steve Tyler? I mean, like, there's not a lot of jobs that he could do. Another person is Mick Jagger. I mean, what other things could Mick Jagger do other than be Mick Jagger? And then, I love the drums, and so you look at Neil Peart and you go, Neil Peart found his essence. There's there's a I hate to use this example because he's kind of an unknown guy. But if you Google DeBakey, he was a heart surgeon, and I think he was 98 years old. He pioneered most of the procedures that deal with thoracic or cardiovascular surgery. What else could DeBakey have been except a heart surgeon? Or maybe you knew a teacher growing up, and you're like, what else could they have been other than that? So the desire to work out of your essence, I think everybody has, but the older that you get, I think the more you realize how important that is. Or the converse of that, the negative of that, is you realize how unhappy you are doing anything else. And there's a few things that I really, really enjoy doing. And one thing I love to do is I love basketball. Basketball is a passion of mine. In fact, when I first I guess moved to LA, and I was going to teach at UCLA for just that little bit. I was doing a college readiness class. I was going to teach a little bit. One of the first things I did is I went on Craigslist to look at, see, who was looking for a basketball coach. Not because I've ever been a basketball coach. It's just I love the game. I see the game in a very unique way. And I believe it's one of, I just love the game. There's literally a period. I love the game, and I love what it can do and what it does, and the development. In fact, when I was playing basketball in Durango, Colorado, basketball and yoga, they were in the same building, and it became very apparent to me that most of my happiest memories involve a basketball court, being on basketball. And the fact is then life happened, and family shit happened, and then to play basketball and to be involved in basketball, those opportunities became less and less and less. But I remember thinking or realizing that that my happiest times in life basically my happiest times in life, basketball was a part of that. And so I don't want to forget that. And so here's the commercial. If you're looking for a basketball coach or a private basketball coach, then let me know. Email me americana417@gmail.com. Let me give you my email again, americana417@gmail.com. I'm in California. I'm open to California, Colorado, San Francisco, USC. I would love to be, the UCLA. And the reason why I'm putting this on the internet is it's pretty apparent that to be involved in basketball on any real level, you have to kind of know people who know people who know people who know people who is this person. It's all about connection. And I'm like, God is my connection, and I simply have a love of the game. I know how to, and I'm like, I've been in finance for 10 years, and I don't have those basketball connections. I guess I could email Amanda, who's married to Andy at USC. I've even been tweeting him like, dude, USC, seriously, I want to be your assistant basketball coach. But I'm probably he's like, who the fuck is this guy? Anyway, at the end of the day, I have a love of the game. And I thought, you know what? I talk so much on this channel about all kinds of spiritual things and all kinds of things that I'm going to use the power of the internet and go, hey, if anybody's looking for a private basketball coach, pay me a ton of money, or maybe you are just looking for an assistant basketball coach. I've even applied. There's several little smaller universities that I've applied, and I never heard back from them. So if you're looking for a basketball coach, if someone who loves the game, assistant, email me americano417@gmail.com. I know it's an unconventional way, but I think most of the things I do is unconventional. When I ran my finance company, I said, I'm gonna become an online mortgage company, and that's how I built the company. And that was kind of unconventional, but I was also one of the most successful local mom and pops, and I was one of the last mom and pops to go out of business, and it's just because I do things unconventionally. So seriously, if you are looking for a basketball coach, a private basketball coach, maybe for a team, a league, maybe even for your company, like a corporate thing. Again, basketball, I can't say enough about what it does for your personal relationships, your personal development. Let me say it this. I've already said it. Let me say it again. The happiest times of my life, basketball was a part of my life, and I don't want to forget that. So email me, americano417@gmail.com. Hire John Fibonojji. Hire John Fibonojji at americano417@gmail.com.